traveled out a little bit east from where I live, about 10 minutes. And it's a lot of country out here. It's a lot of country, like old houses, trailer parks, stuff like that. But then it's like there's this oasis in the middle of it. It just out of nowhere, it just comes out. And I didn't know about it because I don't really go out exploring, but today I just felt like going out and exploring a little bit. And I came across this gem right here. This is pretty cool. It doesn't smell too good. It smells like rotten fish, but I'm gonna go explore and see what else is around here. The lake is, when I first pulled up on it, it looked kind of smaller than it was, but it's deceptively big. Kind of goes up around that way. And I want to go on that little pier, but I'm going to have to walk a while to get there. But it's a nice day, I guess. I mean, I prefer overcast, but what can you do, right? This is kind of cool. It's a little pond hidden away from everything. There's no telling what kind of devious shenanigans go on back there. Not sure if you can see them, but those are, yeah, you can. Those are mosquitoes. F mosquitoes. They all need to die. There's no purpose for them other than to bring back dinosaurs from 2 billion years of extinction or whatever. And you haven't done that yet, so until you do, you can fuck off. Community fishing. So apparently there's fishing in this lake. I don't know. Ooh. And that bird right there is fishing right now. I like fishing, but I feel like an asshole because, I mean, honestly, I feel more like an asshole if you just catch and release than you did if you just ate it, because if you ate the fish, then it's like it's serving a purpose, right? I mean, that's, you gotta eat, right? But if you're just catching the fish and then throwing it back, it's like, well, thanks, asshole. You just put a hole in my face where, you know, I'm having a bad day right now. I'm just gonna go back to my fish family with a hole in my face, having to explain this to the wife. And meanwhile, I don't have health insurance because I'm a fucking fish. Anyway, if this is something you guys like to see, just exploration, just kind of going around and seeing what's around. I don't know if this has any interest in you guys whatsoever, but if it does, drop a line, let me know, and I'll do more of them. All right, so let's talk about a little bit about YouTube and the whole, I mean, I'm gonna walk around until I get tired, about the whole, there's a part of an algorithm. Now, I'm not making this video to complain and moan and gripe. I've been doing that a lot lately with those types of videos when I talk about YouTube. This is basically just an informative to let you guys kind of know something that you may not know, and something that may help you or you make you realize what might be hurting you if you have a channel, that sort of thing. It doesn't, now granted, I don't like it, it doesn't make much sense, but it's like, what can you do about it? But I'm just letting you guys know. So anyway, obviously, I'm gonna break this down into sections here. So obviously, you guys know that YouTube is a business, and a business's job is to make money, as much money as possible. If you're a business, that's your goal. It's common sense, and I shouldn't even have to say that. It's not just a place where people come to share videos and now I'm talking about the company, the you know, Google, right? It's not, they're not doing it just to give us a place to host videos. You know, they're out to make money because they're a business. Nothing wrong with that at all. What business isn't out to make money? But the point is, those ads that run on their platform, you know, that's how they make their money. Now, how they make as much money as, or try to make as much money as they possibly can, is to get you to stay on YouTube as long as possible. Now, that whether you be a viewer, well, if you're a viewer, I mean, if you're a content creator, it's different. But if you're the people who just casually or just watch videos, they want them to be on YouTube as long as they can. It can be. So they try to be the main source of entertainment. They want to be the main source of entertainment. So every hour that you watch Netflix is one less hour that you watch on YouTube. So they want people to just stay on YouTube and binge watch, you know, just for hours. or as long as possible. That's how they're gonna show you a ton of ads, and that's how they're gonna make their money, right? So YouTube is going to it's going to reward you if you're a content creator or if you're a video that makes people continuously stay on YouTube. So what that means is that has helped us with Game Chasers. Maybe not necessarily these vlogs, because they're not very compelling, but the Game Chasers, absolutely, because a lot of people that watch those videos will binge watch them. They'll watch them and they'll there we go. They'll watch them and they'll watch another one and watch another one, and oh, hi duck, hi ducky, hi ducky, where you going? What? Anyway, they don't want to. They'll a lot of times people, and I'm sure a lot of you done it. You know, you'll watch one Game Chasers, you stop, and then you end up watching 3 or 4, and before you know it, an hour or 2 has passed. That rewards the video. The algorithm rewards that video, and it potentially sends it out to more people, and helps grow the channel, which is fine and dandy. And when I say algorithm, I don't know how many people watched the first video where I kind of talked about this stuff. The algorithm is not a team of people. It's not a team of people. It's a guy, okay? And this guy will, and everything that I'm telling you has been relayed to me as being 100% accurate. Multiple sources, okay? So these are sources that have been what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if I know. But it's not just from one person telling me this. It's multiple people in the know who have told me this. So the algorithm is done by one guy, and what he has always tried to do is, okay, say like YouTube has a problem, like maybe there's too much clickbait, or there's you know the people showing the boobies or whatever, and getting they will do stuff. He will do stuff that will rewrite the algorithm that will try to fix that. And what ends up happening a lot of times, or most of the times, where it may work, it may not work, or it may create a whole host of other problems, and a lot of times it will contradict itself. So when that happens, a lot of times, or before that even happens, a lot of times he'll experiment it, and he will hit the button and not even exactly know what's going to happen. So that's what sometimes will cause the contradiction. And this, what I'm about to tell you, is kind of a contradiction. So the phone, I ran out of space to record. This guy, when I started recording, or tried to start recording, came up to the bench where I was to mow. And now that I'm walking away, trying to get away from it, he follows me! No, I'm just kidding. You're doing a good job, man. But can you please just leave me alone? I wonder what's back here. Doesn't seem creepy at all. At all? Let me go back to the trail. Anyway, as I was saying, the algorithm, it's two sides to that same coin, where it will reward you for keeping people on YouTube, but it'll also punish you for making people leave YouTube. And what that means by leaving YouTube is, say you're watching a video, say you've been watching, it doesn't matter if you've been watching one video or 3 videos or whatever. Say you get to a particular video, just call it random video, all right? You were watching it, the video ends, and your mother calls you in because dinner's ready. Or it's time to go to bed. Or maybe it's time to wash your socks. It doesn't matter. You click off that video, then it's almost like a strike against that video, because the algorithm sees that, oh, this mother effer here just closed out YouTube when he was watching this video must suck. So that's a strike against the video in the YouTube algorithm. And that is kind of crappy, if you ask me, because And I have seen people, I was watching a video, and I saw some comments in the comment section. The video was about, it wasn't anything that I did, no video that I made, but the algorithm came up, and one of the comments that had a bunch of likes was, well, maybe it's not that the algorithm is screwing you over, maybe it's that your videos suck. And they weren't meaning anyone in particular. It was just kind of like a, hey, if you're a content creator complaining about the algorithm, maybe your videos just suck. To an extent, I mean, that could be the case. I know there's a lot of videos that I make that suck, and people, you know, don't enjoy them like they do Game Chasers. Game Chasers will always get the most amount of views onto the channel, and sometimes when I make a video that is not that, well, it's not necessarily the algorithm screwing over, people just don't want to watch it. I get that. That's a thing, definitely. However, it's also a thing where the algorithm screws over good videos and good channels. And I'm not gonna sit there and say that we make good videos and good channels, or a good channel. That's up for you guys to decide. But I know a lot of people out there really enjoy Game Chasers. The fact of the matter is, a lot of those people, probably a lot of you watching right now, will click on one of the Game Chaser episodes, maybe watch it on your lunch break, because, you know, these are 20-minute, 30-minute episodes, perfect for watching on a lunch break or while eating dinner or something. And that's, you open up the YouTube app, you watch it, and you get back to what you were doing. Problem is, the algorithm says, oh, you were watching this video and then you clicked out of YouTube once it was over or during the video. Well, F this video. And a large portion of our audience does that. Now, I am not saying, I'm not blaming you guys for doing that. Trust me, I'm not sitting here saying, you know, it's your fault or anything. You couldn't possibly know. And it's a perfect thing to do, like on a lunch break, is to open up Game Chasers. And that's, I hear that all the time. You know, this video just came out, perfect time to watch it on my lunch break. I love that. I love that people stop doing what they're doing to watch a Game Chasers episode. But, you know, it's not your fault that the stupid algorithm is stupid and screws that over, or screws the video over for doing that. You guys are awesome for giving it a view. The algorithm is an asshole for saying that because you clicked out of it, you know, the video sucks. So that's a perfect example. That's one example of the algorithm truly screwing over a video that most people are going to enjoy and that would enjoy, and saying, you know, this video probably isn't that great. We're not going to put it out into as many subscriber feeds, even though you're subscribed. We're definitely not going to share it out in suggested videos and any of that stuff. I'm kind of out of breath. It's still pretty hilly here, and I'm talking at the same time. But that's and like I said, it's two sides of the same coin. You know, people will binge watch Game Chasers, but a lot of times they'll click off the video too because they binge watched for 2 or 3 hours and they gotta go to bed or something. So it's like part of that will hurt it, and part of that will help it. It just seems to me that the thing that really just irritates me, I guess, most of all is, and I said I was gonna bitch, but here I am, is the fact that it's a lot of times it's out of our hands as a creator. I just want to make videos, have them show up in the subscriber feeds of the people who are subscribed. It's that simple. That's all I want out of YouTube. That's all I want. Well, and to place good ads on it, but you know, that's a given. Without that, I can't make a living doing anything. Not that I make much of a living doing this anyway, but I digress. Look, I mean, that's simple. It's all I want. But it's like YouTube has to have an algorithm so big and so monstrous that it contradicts itself, and just it makes everything too overly complicated, to the point where, like I was saying, if you don't watch a couple of videos that's been put out that shows up in the sub feed, there's a good chance it's not going to happen with everybody. You know, I hear people on Twitter saying, I see every video that shows up. That's awesome. A lot of people don't, though. If they skip a few videos from a channel that they're subscribed to, a percentage of them aren't going to see any of the subscriber's content in their feed anymore. So that's something I just wanted to talk about. I wanted to let you guys know, just so you can, I'm not asking you to change any habits or anything at all. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to not click off of a Game Chasers episode if you got to go to bed or go eat dinner. I'm not gonna do it, because I'm sick of saying this is what you need to do to appease the monster that is YouTube. I'm sick of doing that. I'm sick of saying, hey, can you please comment and like and subscribe and hit the bell and jump through a fire ring and sacrifice a goat. I'm sick of having to do that crap, So bottom line is, do what you want. Watch the videos, enjoy it, and that's all I ask. That's all I ask. So anyway, I hope this helps. Hope this clears some things up about the algorithm and all that BS. Probably made it more confusing, but hey, perfect, because it's confusing. A giant confusing mess. So anyway, if you want to see more videos of exploring, let me know about below, and I'll do more. Thank you. Before I go there, oh, you turtle! There was a turtle surfing on that piece of wood. I don't know if it showed up in time. It was just surfing along. It was like, la da 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 da, just enjoying the day. Gonna eat me some fish later on. And I don't know, do turtles eat fish? I don't know, but it was great. I bet he would have bit my finger clean off too.